right, guys, let's get into it. I already sent out the weekly swing signals. All right, let's talk about. So I'm gonna go through the economic calendar here for you guys first. So we got here. Japan's got a big holiday today. Australia's got the wage price index for tomorrow night. Core CPI, PPI data for Tuesday. So Tuesday's gonna be a big day here. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand is supposed to have their monetary policy statement and rate statement, keeping rates the same. Wednesday, another big day for United States and New Zealand and Australia. Some big hitters for the Australia, New Zealand. Thursday, we got core retail sales, unemployment claims. And then Friday, there's not a whole lot except for retail sales for the pound. So Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be big days here for the US dollar and New Zealand and Australia. Big factor would be New Zealand here for the rate statement for Tuesday night on August 13th. Later we send out the weekly swing signal. So gonna be selling the US dollar index. I'm expecting for this price to come back down to 103. Now there is a lot of consolidation and tight price range here, so we might end up just seeing a lot of consolidation for the US dollar going up and down. Might be a choppy week for the US dollar itself. I'd recommend pay attention to individual charts, then pay attention to the correlation or inverse correlation of each pairs against the other pairs. Because some pairs are going to move on its own, and you're going to think that these pairs are going to do an inverse correlation or the same correlation as this pair. So I highly recommend paying attention to each individual charts for the remainder of the season for summer here. All right, so US 30, we're going to be, what I have US 30 here. Whoop. Buying both of them. So we're buying all the indices, looking for US 30 to come back to hit 40,000. My first target would be 39.6, and then 39,800, and then 40,000 would be my last one. So I'm just shooting every 200 points in value. And then for S&P 500, my next target would be 5,400. And then, oh, I apologize, guys. We're not on the weekly chart. All right, so the weekly chart looks different than the daily chart. So breaking it down, every 200 points of gain for US 30, and then for every 100 points for gain for S&P 500. So first target would be 5,400, next target would be 5,500, and then the final target would be 5,600. Same thing for NASDAQ, shooting every 100 points of gain. 18,600 would be the first target, 18,700 would be the second target, and then 18,800 would be the third target. And like I said, waiting for the US dollar to come back down. Buying gold, buying silver, looking for gold to really hit the high price of 24.85, and we'll see if it shoots for 2,500 by the end of this week. That's all we're paying attention for. For silver, looking for silver to hit $28 in value, and then the final move would be to break 30. All right. Selling UJ back down. I'm looking for this pair to come back down to 140. Where's the 146.6? Looking first target would be 146.0, and then 145, and then the final target would be 144. Came all the way down to 141. And then selling UCAD, looking for this pair to come back down to 138 first. Oh, no, 137 first, and then break down to 136. And we'll see if it breaks the 136 weekly support price here. And then wait that for. So we're buying U-Swiss, looking for this pair to hit. Oh, that's why I said I'm not paying attention to the correlation of the US dollar. Buying U-Swiss to hit 87, and then the next target would be 88, and then we'll see if it goes above 88 from there. And for euro, we're selling the euro and the euro British pound. Both we're selling both these pairs here. For let's see, the first target for this pair, we come down to break 1090, and then come down to break 108, and then the final target will be to break down to 107. And then we're selling the euro British pound back down to 85, and then the final move would be to come back to break 84. Buying the pound for there's a lot of consolidation here, so and these are all weekly candles. So expecting for it to come back to retest 130, and that's all I'm going to shoot for as high as I'm going to go. But the first target would be 128, and then 129, and then the final target would be 130. And then for Australia and New Zealand, I believe, yeah, okay, so we're buying both of them. First target for the buy for Australian dollar would be 66, and then the next move would be 67, and then the final target would be 68, and then buying New Zealand dollar, looking for it to retest 60, and then 61, and then the next move, final move would be 62. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys. If there's any questions in regards to the weekly swing signals or the weekly swing analysis video, let me know in the Telegram chat. Peace out. All right, let's talk about crypto, guys. Happy Sunday. Let's get into it here quick. All right, so I switched out. We're selling all the cryptocurrencies, looking for Bitcoin to come back and break below 60,000, back to 59,000. Selling Ethereum back down to retest 2,400 and 2,300 here. What I'd be looking at here. Selling Litecoin to come back down to 55 and 50. Selling Shiba to come back down and break the 12 mark here, and then the next mark would be down the width of 10. Selling Dogecoin back down to, let's see, I would say 9 cents first, and then the final move would be 8 cents in value. Selling Ripple back down to 55 cents, and then the next move would be to 50 cents. I'll be looking at selling Neo back down to $7.70. Selling Dash back down to 22 and 21. Selling Solana back down to 140 first, and then the final move would be 130. They're dropping pretty hard right now. Zcash, I would be selling this pair back down to 37, and then the next one would be 35. What I'll be looking at here. And then Tezos, the last one, would be selling this back to 61 cents in value, and then break below 61 back to 50 cents in value. So selling all cryptocurrencies starting today. I switched everything back out. Any questions, let me know in the chat group. All right, guys. Peace.